Let's try this again. What's going on, guys? So today I'm here with my S2000. It washed the car. I mean, they redid the hood, the door, the fender. They really only needed to do something on the hood, but they needed to match it with that, and then they found something on the door they didn't like, so they went ahead and redid that. So that was nice of them. But I still need to get this fender situation sorted out. If you look here, oh god, that just hurts to see. But the line, the shape of it, it's still all there.
Vlogging.
That's me, good old vlogger and Tony. I don't know if I've ever pointed this out, but my brother actually works at Imperial. So the overall shape of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna undo all the bolts. It should only take like 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna get this down, use this as a template to cut the new one, and like paint that gloss black. So then I'm gonna come back in a few days and show it all getting bolted up. Try to show you my predicament. So there's this one last bolt, okay? Now, there's something weird about this bolt. Those who have kind of dealt with cars, you know that on your front bumper, say you have like a front little rubber lip, you know you screw them into those little clips, these small little clips. There we go, now we're focusing. That's a little clip. I had one of these, I have 4 or 5 days across the front bumper, and one of them screwed in and then snapped off its point, so it's just kind of hanging in there. It's hanging in there, but it's not on its point, and every time I try to unscrew it, it just starts spinning, so it's almost impossible to get that out. So I got it off. This is the side that bolts up, and then this is the underside. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the other sheet of Alumilite, I'm gonna trace over it, get it prepped for cutting. So it's the next day, and Imperial got the splitter all painted, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, so we're using a turbo as our little hanging stand for it, but it turned out really well. Yeah, really happy with it. Decided to go with the gloss black. I think it would just go better with the car. So now we're gonna get it off the stand. I'm gonna bring it over there to the other splitter because I still have it. Line it up and then drill all the holes where the previous splitter was. That way I can just kind of bolt it up. And I think I'm always gonna keep that one as a template. That way if this ever happens again, I'm good to go. Okay, so I have the new board under it and I have the old board on top. The way that the board under is laying, the side that's facing up is the side that is going to be bolted up to the car, not flipped around. Yep. First 2 holes look good. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and drill the rest of them. Okay, so everything is lined up. We should be good to go, and I'm gonna try to mount that. I think it caught. So it's pretty much mounted back up. I only have about half the bolts that I normally do in it, and that's because these kept on falling off. These are annoying little pieces of shit. I had these mounted on the front bumper, but whenever I went to screw them back in, I guess they're not clamped for the front bumper hard enough, and I would try to push them down, but just wasn't doing it. And so they'd start spinning and it'd create a whole fiasco. But the points that I do have it mounted up on are really important. They're really stable, secure, so I know that this is still, I know it's not gonna fall off. Or anything like that, and it's just as functional as before. I have 2 on the outside, these 2, and then 2 in the back. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so I have this guy, that guy, those 2 down there. Well, I have that one down there, and I have that one right there, this one right here. These are the two that are really important. They mount to the back, and then I have these two in right here. These were the ones that were just kept on giving me trouble, and I couldn't get them to mount. Although it is secure, what I'll probably end up doing is I'm probably gonna make some custom brackets for the outside of the fenders. That way you won't get like a lot of wobble like on this side. You see, even like that, like, I don't like that. I mean, everything's secure up front, and it's not gonna be bad. Worst case scenario is if I'm going really fast, the outside might begin to wobble, like it might just begin to do something like that. But I should be fine. What I have left to do is I have to put that rubber liner back on. You want to help? Yeah, so that didn't take long at all. And the reason that's kind of funny is because last time I put that rubber liner on, it took me about an hour or two because it was so tight together, and I guess now it's had some time to stretch out that it can just kind of go on there easily. It's not gonna come off, like it's on there, but if you pull, like, I mean, it'll come off, but you're not gonna really be pulling on it, and it's just there to kind of protect the lip and, you know, also to make it look good. Oh my God, it looks so good. Look, I just kind of I cleaned the splitter off and I cleaned this off. It looks freaking amazing. God, I love it. Damn, that looks great. Well, I guess at the end of the day, this kind of turned out to be a blessing in disguise. I mean, it was a huge hassle, but I really do like the gloss. Anyways guys, that is all for now. Thank y'all so much for watching. Tomorrow I'm going to be going autocrossing. I'll be racing, I'll be doing this. I'm really excited. It should be fun. But until then, thank y'all so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.